Welcome to Kdrama Divas, a podcast and community for passionate fans of Korean dramas. Join us as we explore the captivating world of K-dramas, discussing the latest releases, timeless classics, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned K-drama addict or just stepping into this addictive realm, get ready to laugh, cry, and fangirl with the Kdrama Divas. Welcome to the Kdrama Divas podcast. My name's Amanda.
I'm Maureen.
I'm Serena.
We're the Kdrama Divas. We want to start off our podcast today with a new series we call Word of the Day.
Word of the week.
Oh, no.
We want to start our podcast today with the Word of the Week.
And it's a word we're drawing from a flashcard box that someone gave us. And it's obviously a Korean word that we're trying to learn. And Maureen is pulling the card. She's not quite sure.
I guess it means wind.
How do you say it?
Barum?
Oh, is that what's on the other side too? Is it the same?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
they teach you how to spell it.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Barum.
Barum.
Barum?
A. Fair. Baram. I would.
Baram?
Baram.
Baram?
Baram.
Baram.
Well,
Kind
okay.
of
Sounds like Baram. Baram?
This character is an R, but it sounds like an L. is when they
Balam.
say it.
Balam.
But they're saying this is Baram.
Well, you
Yeah, I
can
would-
see how
sure.
this is going, people.
Hey, we should type it in and see how they
Yes.
say it.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
are you doing that right now?
I was trying Baram.
Oh. This means, so it says translate to hope or wind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe you should play it because I don't think it'll work for me.
Okay, let's see if it'll play.
Korean Baram.
Baram,
Baram.
Baram.
right?
Korean Baram.
Baram. Okay.
And it means wind or hope.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Which one? You know, I don't know. Okay, it says hope, a variable noun. The only hope of saving my life lay in operating immediately. Or wind. The countable noun, for example, the winds of change are blowing across the country. For a wish. I don't know. How do you know?
I don't know.
Well, it does say wind in the U.S. here.
Okay, Baram.
Okay.
I think it was Baram.
Oh,
right?
Baram.
Baram.
Korean Baram.
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 Bear. A bare arm. Bare arm.
Baram.
Baram.
Okay.
Baram.
There we go.
Oh,
Word of the
goodness.
day.
Okay.
Week. Word of the week.
Word of the week. Okay. We all need to pick.
Oh, I thought we were going to each get one.
No.
Oh, one's enough.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Well, we can't handle three. We can't handle one.
Oh,
So are we supposed to remember this for our next week?
Yeah. So this next week,
well, I'm
we
going to
need
leave
to
it out.
we
here.
need to know how to spell it and how to
Oh, my
say it,
goodness.
right? And know the meaning.
Serena's going to keep
That's
us in
splashing.
line. Baram.
We have to know something when we go to Korea. But we can ask somebody if it's windy out.
You have a lot of Baram for us. In that sentence, it meant hope.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Word
So
bud.
on to more important things. What are you guys watching?
I just finished Romance in the House. And I enjoyed it. I think because I was telling Maureen this on Sunday, I think because some of the situations in it mimic my life. And I'm not going to tell you what, but if you watch it, you'll understand.
I'm super curious.
And had I have known we were going to talk about it, there was the mother writes a letter to the daughter. And I actually videoed it because it was like, this is like perfect. So I could tell you what it is, but I don't have my phone in here with me. So I'd have to go get my phone and figure it out. But it was perfect. It's like, I need to figure out how to. Yeah.
Just
anyway.
copy the letter.
Yes. So I enjoyed it. Amanda and I like a little bow at the end of it, and that is my only criticism of it is the ending of it is way open-ended. Like when the open-ended.
Oh,
It
it
is.
is. That's irritating. That makes me question whether I even want to watch it.
No, it's worth watching.
Okay.
I think it's worth watching. So then after I finished that, I started my Ideas Gingham Beauty. And I'm like on episode 5, I think.
Already.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
know. I've had a
goodness.
busy week.
How
Haven't
do you
slept
like
much.
Cha Young-woo?
And which one? He's the main guy.
Male lead?
Yeah.
Wait, what's his
Whoops.
name?
Cha Young-woo? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's the way I say it.
That's the Maureen American version.
Yes. It's a pretty.
What does wind? How do you say wind?
Barham. Barham.
Okay.
It sounds like harem, except it's
Oh, that's
Barham.
new. There you go.
Very good.
I like that. Okay. So I like it so far. I like him. And the there's another kind of I don't know if he would be a main character. I think he's going to be more, but he's the TA at the college and he's been in several things and I really like him too. So like Queen of Tears and what was I telling you he was in? Now I can't ever remember. That was 20 minutes ago. I forgot already.
Vincenzo
Yes.
What
yes.
was he Vincenzo?
And the brother of the brother. If you saw him, you'd know.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him. So,
Okay.
so that's been my life the last week.
I haven't seen that drama yet, but I really want to. And the reason I haven't is I thought in my head, or I don't know if it's because of my mom or what, but I knew that it would be good. And I didn't want to watch it because I was saving it.
Oh, really?
Because once I watch it, it'll be over. And so I was saving a really good one for another time.
No.
My mom's shaking her head at me. So I don't know, but
You have to start watching it now. What are you? Okay, what are you watching right now? Or can you start it?
no, I can't start it because I'm right in the middle of Dolly and the Cocky Prince.
What?
And I'm on, I don't know
That
what
one's good.
I think I'm on
All right,
episode
can I have the pen
9.
back so I can write that one down too?
Yeah.
Dolly, like
D-A-L-I.
Dolly and the what?
Cocky Prince.
Cocky Prince. Okay.
And I am really enjoying
You know
it.
what? She was in It's Okay to Not Be Okay and Celebrity and oh my gosh, there are others too. She's been in a few things because now she is the star of things. But back then she was the co-star.
Oh, but not in 2021 when she was in this drama. It's from 2021, I believe.
Oh, yes. Right.
Yes, that it's in 2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
She started starring in shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're liking it.
I really do. And it for the first 1 to 2 episodes, I wasn't sure. I'm really enjoying the drama. It's cute and kind of unexpected. I've started watching older ones, a little bit of older dramas that
Like
I mean just
when they were made older.
I'm just older 20, 21 and
Before.
Before
before I
you know,
really got into them because there's a gem of a well of
Yes.
dramas that are so good out there for it. And I would hate to miss them. And
Mhm.
so it's really fun.
So this one, I mean, it's the Cocky Prince. Does that mean it's a Josian era one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cute. I would give it a try. I mean, you have to watch the first couple. And I really, honestly, at first I wasn't sure, but then I kept on watching. And kind of like DNA Lover. I don't know if any of you have continued that one. I didn't know if we were going to watch it on our own or so we got together last weekend and we watched 1.5 episodes of DNA Lover, I think.
I think so. Hey, the reason we watched it is because we like the male star in it,
Show
Yeah.
Sick?
right?
Choi Sick?
No. One.
What's his name?
Well, actually, he's really known as Siwon,
Oh, yeah, Siwon.
but
Choi Siwon?
I guess we could call him that.
I'm
What is it called about? But we'll call him that.
I mean, I'm
What's
not
his
sure
name?
how you pronounce it, but I don't think it's that way.
Okay, well, whatever the case, he was
But
he was
he's
pretty.
Yes, he is
We love
one of our
him.
favorite.
We love him.
Yeah.
So, but really, after 1.5 episodes, we were kind of like, no up it.
No.
And but I'm still gonna give it a try, even if you guys
Yeah,
don't.
I will give it a try.
I think in the spirit of making sure we watch it and stay with it, we should watch it together.
Probably.
Otherwise, we probably won't, right?
I know.
And I'm sure it'll get better.
I hope it gets better.
It has to. Even it has to. He
you-
won't pick a dud.
I know, and you always have to give it a few
Um.
tries, few episodes.
But this one is so strange.
It is very strange.
So is Dolly, and the cocky print.
And so was Atypical Family.
Yeah, it was.
All right, what are you watching?
You know what? I'm not watching anything new.
What?
I'm just, I don't know. I've been wondering what I should watch. So, you know what? I've just been watching like a couple episodes of The Glory, and then I'll switch to a couple episodes of Boys Over Flowers, and then I'll switch to Remarriage and Desires, and then I'll go back to The Glory. So, well, I really haven't decided. You can see I'm in a funk. Yeah, I can tell.
Well, and I've kind of had the feel. It's like I just want to watch something that I know and I love. I just need that nice hug, from something that's familiar and I really love. But I've resisted because I've been trying to watch new things so we can podcast about it.
Oh, well, I had, after all this time, probably watching Boys Over Flowers like 100 times at least. I was so,
You were sick of it?
I was absolutely sick of it
Right now?
in the last 6 months or so.
Oh.
And so that's why I forced myself.
And are you enjoying it now or not?
Yeah.
Maybe because you had a little break from it. Maybe you're just watching it
Mm-hmm.
so often all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
100 times.
Oh, at least.
That's crazy.
At least.
Well, I think we mentioned this before. Before I ever watched it, it was going off Netflix, and we're pretty sure Maureen saved it, right? She watched it so many times and
24/7
Yeah.
for like, I don't know how many months. It was all you.
It was.
That was so funny.
It's one of my, so I'm glad you saved it, Maureen.
Me too. So tonight, I don't know whenever anyone's listening to this, but in our world, it's tonight. Tonight, we're going to review and talk about a drama that Maureen made us watch. My mom made us watch. The Good Bad Mother.
And you and I were very, very, very resistant to watch it.
Very resistant.
Like very.
And annoyed. I was annoyed because let me tell you what.
That puts some spunk in you.
I know. We took 2 days off of work, me
Yeah.
and Serena, and we had decided we're going to watch K-dramas for 2 days.
Yes.
And we were all debating what to watch. And Mom, you were insistent it had to be The Good Bad Mother, but I really didn't want to see it because the whole concept seemed so sad to me. And there was no way I was going to dedicate 2 days off to such a sad drama.
Fully agree.
But someone always gets the right.
That's why we're watching DNA Lover, right?
I know. And now she wants to drop
Abandon
it.
shit?
No, she doesn't get to this time. But, Mother knows best, right? Because Good Bad Mother was so good.
I agree.
I can't believe I ever doubted you.
Well, I don't know. I just keep going back to Atypical Loves. Or thinking about family.
It's pretty
I
good.
have to miss once in a while.
I still like an Atypical Family.
Fine, I do.
It's okay. We don't have to always agree. We mostly agree.
We do have to give you a hard time. One of these days you'll give it back to us. We've been waiting. Sorry, I kind of sidetracked us.
No, it's okay. So The Good Bad Mother, the cast, the mother is who? played by
Wrong Maron or Myron or
Do you know her?
no? Well,
Personal?
Is she your friend?
No. Do you want her to be?
I know I've seen her in something, but I don't know what.
Reply 1988.
That I only watched a few episodes of.
But maybe that's where you saw her. Yeah.
I don't know, but I did see Black Dog. And
Which she was also in.
right. So I could have seen her in that. I guess I did see her in that one because I saw Black Dog.
Oh, there you go. She and in the drama she plays Young Soon, and her son is
Kang Ho.
Kang Ho, and he is played by someone else. Pronounce.
Don't look at me.
Lee Dohire.
And you love him, don't you?
I think he's pretty good. Yes.
That's all?
What
Uh,
else was he in?
He was in The Glory and a couple others that I didn't see, but I know I've seen him in something else too.
We're trying to look up what he was in really quick.
Well, in The Glory, that's one of your go-tos.
Yeah, that's when you're watching it. Wow.
Funny because in real life, he's dating oh my gosh, the evil girl in it.
Oh, in The Glory.
Yes. And they are
Mhm.
dating in real life. And it's just funny because in The Glory, he was with the female lead. He was the male lead. And
Which I did not find convincing their
You know what?
relationship, to be honest.
I didn't either.
I liked
In which
him.
one? In what one?
The Glory.
Oh,
Have
haven't
you-
seen it, huh?
Actually, I feel like it would have been better if somehow she could have ended up with the bad woman's husband.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
Oh my gosh, they had such chemistry.
Wow.
Look at her promoting adultery.
I know.
No, but
It's funny because when they even meet in this, after they meet, I mean, one time when they're meeting in The Glory, here I am talking about The Glory and we're talking about,
I know. There we go.
oh my gosh,
It's
never
okay.
mind, forget it.
well, I was gonna say I looked up and he was in Fleeing with Passion for Now.
Oh.
And he was, you guys, I think at least you've seen Hotel de Luna. Have you seen that one? He was in that. So I don't know if you've seen any of these other ones that he's been in, but he was in those two.
Okay.
So that makes sense now.
Oh, Melancholia. Yes.
Okay.
I've seen that recently. Yes. And Prison Playbook.
Okay. Well, see,
Yeah.
And then one of the other main leads is Miju.
Yes.
And she's the love interest and
Yes.
Kang Ho's childhood friend. She's played by An Yoon-jin. Am I saying that wrong?
I think you might be saying it right.
wow.
And
Good
she was in
string.
Hospital Playlist and My Dearest, which are both wonderful. And she was good in both of them.
Well, as I said in our last episode, I do love, like, her character was one of my favorites in Hospital Playlist. She was the one that dated the OBGYN.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So fun. And then there's the villains. I don't know if we want to talk about them, but they are very terrible.
As they should be.
As they should be. And I read somewhere, and I don't know if it was. So the two villains are Jojin Wong and. Oh, wait. I don't know. I think I wrote their names down twice. I'm not sure. Oh, Choi Moo Sung. I don't know if I'm saying that
Mhm.
right. But I read that one of them always plays someone bad.
That would be, yes.
Which one do you know? Because I'm not sure if I've seen either one of them in a drama before.
I've seen them both.
Are they always bad?
But no, the Oh my gosh. The one that he asked to adopt him,
Oh, yeah.
he played a good guy in My Dearest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, but the other guy, I think, always plays a bad guy. Although I did see him in one recently where he didn't.
So they won't.
Interesting.
I know.
Oh my gosh. That's right. I did. What was that? Oh my. What
It's
was
okay.
it?
It's okay.
No, that's going to bother me.
Okay.
You can tell us when you remember.
Okay.
Yeah, tell us.
Just butt in anytime.
So, Good Man Mother. I don't know if you was
Oh
on.
my goodness. You just finished it.
What?
You just finished it. The one that you just finished that I
Yeah.
watched like a month ago or whatever it was. He was in that.
Which one did she just finish?
Romance in the House is what I just
Yeah.
finished.
Romance in the House.
So who?
Is the father brother?
And
No. Yes, that's him.
oh, and he was one of the villains in Good Bad Mother?
yes, he was.
Oh, yes, he was. He looked familiar, but I didn't know why, so that's why. That may okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I knew he looked familiar. I'm much better at faces than names, but don't tell me where I saw him from.
Okay, so Good Bad Mother. I don't know if one of you wants to summarize what it's about, where I can give my summary and you can say, no, that's terrible.
I think one of you need to.
I think you can give a summary.
Okay, well, I should have wrote one down. Let me see if I can.
Well, here, I have it up. Do you want us, do you have it there easy? Okay, so this is the plot synopsis from Asian Wiki. It says, Young Soon is a single mother and runs a pig farm. She raised her son, Kang Ho, alone. Young Soon made herself into a bad mother and was strict with Kang Ho because she didn't want him to become like her. Now, Kang Ho is all grown up. He works as a prosecutor and has a cold-hearted personality. While pursuing his career and holding his own secret, he turned away his mother, Young Soon. One day, Kang Ho has an unexpected accident and becomes like a child. He moves back to his hometown and begins a new life with his bad mother, Young Soon. Meanwhile, Misu is Kang Ho's childhood friend. She has a warm heart and is the type of person who can't walk away from injustice. She meets Kang Ho again, who has become like a child, and her life changes.
I don't know if much
Good synopsis.
I know.
It's hard to summarize Korean dramas because that's a terrible synopsis.
It really is.
Well, and that being said,
But maybe it's a good place to start.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a good starting place. And if you haven't seen this drama, we're going to have spoilers probably. What's new? We should always do that disclaimer. Maybe we should change our intro to say, we're going to spoil everything for you. But this is very little to do with the drama. I love the introduction to the drama because there's a cute little pig running
yes.
around.
To each episode.
Every episode,
Yeah.
it's the same, but I loved it every time. It was happy music, the cute
Mhm.
little pig, and
It
I
was
agree.
happy music.
very enjoyable.
Yes. If they only stayed young like that, little. Right?
I know. I would want
know.
a pig.
And we'd all want one, yeah.
That's true. But I loved the beginning, episode 1, where they talk about pigs and how they're actually really clean animals. And it's just that humans put them
I
in
think
these.
they mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah.
Throughout.
Right.
They put them in these tight little pins, and it was just so cute. And in a way, it's kind of what the mother did to her son, right?
Oh,
If you think about it,
you are
because
right.
she didn't let her son run free, just like a pig. She put him in his little room and made him study and
Right.
study and study.
Hand him in.
So I just thought of that.
That was good. I mean, and she dictated his every move, his every everything he did.
Yeah, he wasn't even allowed to eat.
And he was so obedient through it all too, which was amazing.
I know.
He
I know.
was. He was.
I know. And go ahead.
No, as I say, because we're talking about the beginning of it and how it started, his parents' relationship was so cute and sweet too, right? At the beginning.
Yes.
It was. And it was so hard to watch. I mean, this is such a beautiful story. And it was so hard to watch the dad die. And so I tried to get Michael to watch this drama because I thought it was that good, where I thought he would really enjoy it. And he's so upset. We're only like a little bit into episode 2, and he doesn't want to watch it anymore because he says it's too awful. It's too sad. And now the son's turned into a jerk, and
Right.
he's just like the attorneys that killed his dad, and he's refusing to watch it.
Right. But you and I know, as we were watching it, I mean, we were
the same way.
yeah, it was like he was the nicest, most considerate guy. So now how in the world has his personality completely flopped?
I know.
So
I
it was
know.
hard for us to watch too.
I know. I even said, how could you? How could you,
Right.
Mom?
And I said, just wait, just wait.
Mm-hmm. So maybe if Michael listens to this podcast, he'll finish it.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. The parents, talking about the pig, how
Mhm.
sweet the pig was. They were pig farmers. And so he was like totally smitten. The dad was totally smitten with the mom, obviously before they were mom and dad. And so to propose to her, he puts the ring on the pig, right?
Yes,
And then
there's a
says-
ribbon around it, like a leash on the
Right.
collar.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And
No, it was so connected. No punishment. The pig ran away.
And when he gets the pig back, he's like, next time it'll be better. Like, it'll look like I botched the proposal. Obviously, she's not going to say yes.
And-
And then the mom says, you mean you're going to get married to someone else?
I don't remember that.
Yeah. She's like, you're going to get married a second time? Oh. And he says, you mean you'll marry me? And he gets so excited. It's so cute, so heartwarming.
Right.
And you just have to see that there's just so much injustice that happens the
Yes.
first episode after this.
Oh, I know.
Because the villain wants to destroy their farm, their pig farm that they've had. I guess the father had it in his family for generations and generations, and
Mhm.
they want to flatten it, destroy it.
Because of the Olympics.
The
Yeah.
Olympics. Who cares about the Olympics? I mean, obviously a lot of people
do.
we care.
But to destroy,
It's so long.
yeah, it's hard to see the country and what land is left you destroy for
Mhm.
something that is
Right.
fleeting, you know?
Right.
It's
2
going to be
weeks,
gone.
and
right.
then it's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what a lot of countries do.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
probably do it too.
Right. Oh, I'm sure we do it a lot for different reasons that maybe even less. Mhm. Yeah. Anyway.
So when they refuse to sell the pig farm, it gets burned down. And the father in the drama, he won't stand for it. He's trying to fight the injustice and tries to sue, take the person to court, but they pay everyone off,
Right.
including the attorney. So,
And the
And
judge.
the judge. yeah.
and the judge, everyone.
The prosecution and the judge.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And all the witnesses.
All the witnesses.
So
Yeah.
all were his supposed friends.
I know. It's betrayal. So
Yes.
much
Yes,
betrayal.
complete.
So
So
get past
sad.
that, and then she
Moves to a new town.
well, and she has him because she's pregnant when he
Yes.
dies, so
Mhm.
he's not even born yet, the male lead. So then she moves to a new town, and I was so surprised at how they rejected her.
I know. Initially, they wanted her out just because of the pigs.
Right.
There's this stigma with it. Like, we can't take a pig farmer
which was really sad. So, but it kind of,
But it went away quickly. I don't know.
yes and no. I think it always kind of was there because later on it kind of plays into it, right?
That's true.
Yes.
It comes up again.
Yeah. So I think when it's not convenient for them, they're against her. It just kind of depends on, I have a hard time because you think they're true friends and I don't know that they are.
Well, I think like ultimately they were, because when later on when it comes into the episode when the whole pig farming thing, it's when this one guy's against her and they've been
Right.
close friends with the one guy since they were kids. And it kind of like they're just talking behind her back.
You talk about the singer guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking behind the mom's back like, yeah, we hate the stinky pigs. But then when it comes down to it, they don't want anything to change.
That's true.
But it was hard to watch because they betrayed her, really, by talking behind her back.
And they did, and she heard them.
It was very hurtful. But I will say I love the little town she moves to, and I love all those characters.
And that's why Michael should watch it.
Exactly.
Yes, that's the type of drama he really likes.
Yes. So thank you. You know him so well, too. It's the small town where there's all these quirky people.
Yes.
And we talked about this. When did we talk about this?
About what?
On maybe it was our last podcast was Lovely Runner, actually. And I think we talked about the dad, the male lead's dad in Lovely Runner, and I can't remember his name.
Oh, yes.
He plays, same guy in Strong Woman, Do Bong Soon, with his teeth falling out.
Okay, got it. Yep.
I love him in Good Bad Mother because he's so funny. So like when she's in labor, he's like on a walkie-talkie on top of a truck and he like jumps off and does a somersault and he's just so funny with his, I don't know, physical comedy.
His wife in it, she always wears a mask, a facial mask.
That was an odd thing.
Yeah, it makes you wonder why.
Always.
I wonder
Where
what
is
the
it?
thought was in that.
I don't know, but I know who she is. A lot of people were saying, I think they were having guesses on who could she be. But I think I did read something where they said it had to be this one woman. And I'm thinking, yes, it looked like her.
Well, don't
she
they
was
have her name in the credits?
I don't know.
They must. Otherwise, she wouldn't
I know.
have done it, right? Should I look
But
it up
she
while you guys are
wears-
chatting?
She literally wears the face mask, a different one, all the time.
I know.
You never,
Until the very end.
yeah, until the very end.
They were trying to make out like she was some important person. And I think
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
in the end. She
She
was
was.
someone, but I don't think she was anyone that someone would recognize.
No, because wasn't she from
She was from another
Japan.
country or
Russia or something?
yeah. It was.
She was like in hiding, right? Maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
And it seems like she just married him because
Mhm.
she was in hiding or something.
But
It was
they were
very
in love.
strange.
It's so strange. So strange.
Well, do you think they were in love? Do you think he
Well-
loved her, but she didn't really?
At the
Yeah.
end, she was pregnant, but something was going on.
Cool.
And she was old. I mean,
You mean in her 40s?
I guess. Oh,
I don't think she was in her 50 or 60.
yeah, because it had been 20 or 30. How old
She was
the
young.
male?
Remember how they said she was younger than her husband? A lot younger?
The male lead, is he 30 in this?
Oh, yeah. I think he was playing a 32-year-old.
So, I mean, she'd have to be really young when they got married.
You're right. Maybe she was 50.
You never know. It could be a Sarah and Abraham story.
I don't know how to figure out who she is.
But she was pretty, I mean, that part was so funny. It just the
Mhm.
quirky town.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you have the other couple who have the son that's
Oh,
funny.
my gosh.
That, even the whole storyline was so funny. And the joke, like, oh, your son's the criminal. He's a thief. He's going to steal this. And they hide all their possessions from him. And it's common knowledge.
Yes, it is common knowledge. Funny.
I was like, this is just how people are in our town, and we accept them.
Yeah.
And we just accept who people are.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
There were some good, funny moments through it, right?
Yes, there were.
Yeah.
There were. I mean, there had to be. And then, I mean, the accident that happens. I just, so when I'd see the previews for this drama and I heard about it, I just assumed he was extremely disabled and would be the rest of the drama. I didn't know there was going to be hope where he actually could recover.
I agree.
And so that's why I didn't want to see it. And I mean, I was so hard-headed about not wanting to see this. But I'm so glad I took a chance because it's so good, like all of it. And I just love the hope. Like seeing the mother and you just realize like she would do anything for her child.
Right. I mean, it's way extreme.
I mean, she'd do things that I wouldn't do.
So should we talk about that? I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is her taking him in his wheelchair and just dumping him in the river so he'll learn how to swim so he's moving his limbs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my very first thing I think of.
It was
just
insane.
Day after day after day. That's what she did, is just dumped him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
She did.
It was kind of mean and cruel.
Well, yeah, you look at it, but her intention was always good. It was never out of a bad or a mean heart. It was always because she thought it was
I think she had her diagnosis by then, too.
Yeah, yes. She knew that she was dying.
So he had to.
He had to figure out how to be self-sufficient. And he was able to stand up one time. And we won't talk about that really.
Okay.
But he stood at a pivotal moment. And so she knew, like, you can do it. You have it in you.
Yeah.
So somehow we're going to push you to where you can stand. And I think she even said, or maybe a bad mother one more time.
Yeah.
So
she knew what she was doing, and it was very intentional the whole time. And not that I would agree with it or agree with her tactics, but she did what she needed to do to help him.
yes, she was extremely strong.
Right.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. So then should we talk about when the female lead comes to town and he like instantly
Yeah.
loves her?
She has no memory of the past.
Yeah.
When after his accident.
And he's like the age of a 7-year-old mentally, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And his best friends are these two little kids and they're adorable.
And they're twins.
Yeah.
I love their relationship, the three of them.
Oh, my God.
That
Me
is such
too.
Yes.
awesome.
And the female leads children.
But he doesn't know that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
And yeah. Well, and he becomes friends with them because she's not in the picture at that
No,
point.
she isn't.
So he's built this relationship with them,
Yes.
and she has no clue. Right? Right.
They're best friends. The three of them.
It's so sweet.
It is. It is.
And so she comes to town. He, in his very young mind, still
Smitten with her.
totally, and didn't they have something before this? Like
Yes.
a long time ago,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So you think that he's pulling that, it's like in his memory
Uh-huh.
somewhere.
And his psyche.
Yeah, the way he felt about her. And then
Mhm.
it just came out the moment he saw her, right?
Mm-hmm. And it was, I loved it. I loved that.
So then she
She doesn't want to see him. She is.
very resistant.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
She doesn't trust him, doesn't like him,
No.
wants nothing to do with him.
Right.
And because of circumstances, the trust, like you said, the trust between them is, from her side, is completely broke.
Mm-hmm.
She has no trust, no respect, no anything. I mean, I think deep down she loves him just because she loved him so much back then, but because there's so much hurt that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows how much he's changed
Yeah. Yeah.
from that sweet person that he originally was when they left town together.
And at this point, I mean, we don't even know who he became.
Right.
Like, it was a big mystery. A lot of the drama.
Yes.
Who was he? And they reveal it so slowly. Perfect build up. And, you know, I mean, just Korean drama.
At its best.
Magic.
I agree.
It was so good.
It was really good.
It
really
was.
grabs you and doesn't let you go.
Mhm.
All the emotions. Like,
Mhm.
it's sad. It's funny and happy. The romance in it. The suspense.
Right.
Because
I
it's got it all. I mean, so many similar to like Lovely Runner, you know,
Right.
it has everything.
Yeah, even the villains and the the bad politicians and the I mean,
Right.
there's everything in it.
It's so, it seems like, I don't know, Korean dramas just amaze me. How they can have all of it.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yes.
And it just sucks you and it doesn't let you go.
I know. That's why
Mhm.
I could watch this drama again easily. That's one of the reasons I was trying to get Michael to watch it. I want to see it one more time.
That
So
makes sense.
I know.
I think he'll like it if he just give it a try. Michael, that's it.
No.
We're gonna have to have a talk with him.
He's stubborn.
Join the club, right?
Yeah, that's true.
The rest of us are stubborn.
What else do we want to say about it?
Run. I don't know. I think the way their relationship kind of builds back, how they build that
Yes.
trust with each other,
Yeah.
their friendship, and I think that's
Even as he's like still mentally not his age, not
Right.
32.
right.
Like they're still building a relationship back.
Yeah. And through the whole thing, you never know who the father of her children are,
Mhm.
right? So the fact that he can step in and after he has that relationship with him as a child, but then as he starts getting his, mental and physical, he's building that strength. Keeps that relationship with them, which I
Mhm.
think was so important too.
Yeah, it was.
Because there was somebody else in the village, the thief guy that wanted to be, but I don't even think he liked kids, not alone her kids.
I know,
right?
I know.
But he tried to fake it, but it was so obvious.
It was also really unique how they had the children perceive him because it starts off and they perceive him as a friend and almost like they're dumb.
Right.
They're too smart for their own good. And so like they'll trick him or they'll like push his wheelchair places it shouldn't go. But they love him. They love spending time with him. But then as the drama progresses, it's not just, oh, he's stupid. Like the little girl thinks she's in love with him to marry.
Yes.
So sweet. And just their whole perspective of him changes.
I agree.
And it's so fun to watch that.
I agree. Yeah.
And the thief actually gets with the bad girl. You remember?
Yes.
The bad girl.
And I say bad girl, but
Male
she is,
lead's ex-fiance.
yes.
Well, we're doing really good at not spoiling this drama. We're just talking about some big overall themes and highlights.
There you go.
So maybe I could have taken away the disclaimer previously.
Well, I think it's better to have the disclaimer than not.
Yeah, we don't know where this podcast might go.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, if you haven't already, please like or subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen. You can also like us on Facebook, Kdrama Divas. Send us an email too if you want. The number 3 kdramadivas@gmail.com. By the way, who wrote us this week?
I was going to ask that.
Oh, we had Carolyn reach out She must have listened to our Captivating the King podcast. We love We do love you, Carolyn.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know.
So, that's funny. Maybe she just listened to it and it was raining because I had totally forgotten that we had said when it starts raining, we're going to say moo on. Is that what it is? Moo on?
Mongwoo.
Mongwoo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's keeping us in line.
She is.
She is.
She's good at that though. She has a good memory like Maureen. She has a really good memory like yours.
And, it's funny because we record these and then I edit them, but I forget everything. I forget what we talk about. And then we record again and I'm like, what did we record last week?
Right. And I think that's why I love listening to them because I think it's just fun to listen to them. So, and it's like
I should listen to them.
It's our own hospital playlist band that we got going on here.
I saw you posted, what is that meme?
Well, because I feel like we're the hospital playlist band. We get together and we record like we're all professional.
Like we're all professional.
My goodness.
So we're the band.
Okay, now I understand.
I think we talked about it too.
Oh, did we? Oh, sorry.
You can listen.
I've moved up already.
I think
On to other things.
Hold on. I know. Me too. Me too.
Oh, all right.
What else? What else do we want to talk about?
I don't know. Do we need to rate it?
Rate
it. I don't think there's really any music to talk about, is there?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I don't either.
Which means that we must not be that impacted by the music.
So maybe we should just rate it. Who wants to go first?
5.
Maureen, what do you think?
4.5.
What?
Why?
Why?
Okay, 4 3/4. No, I'm trying to figure out what because I know. Oh,
Maybe
it
I'll
was
jump on your back with it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really good, but I'm just saying 4.7. 5. 4.75.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I mean, when I watch it, I would think it was probably a 5 or maybe 4.75. But then I think about it and there wasn't any music in it. So should it be a 4.75 versus a 5? Or memorable music, I should say. Right? So now Amanda's rethinking hers, isn't she?
I'm not. It was solid 5. Maybe 10 out of 5.
10 out of 5. Wow.
It was really good.
It was
really
That
good.
it was a phenomenal drama.
Yes, it was.
4.99999.
What is wrong with you guys? You just can't do a 5. Okay.
We can't give everything a
Okay.
5, right?
No.
But this deserves it. This is worthy of a 5.
It
And the
was
way
good.
it ends.
Yeah.
Okay. So this could spoil it. So much for us not spoiling it. But at the end, just like his father, he brings a pig to the female lead with a ring tied around it. The pig doesn't run very far though.
Right.
But it's just so it's
Uh-huh.
like it's come full circle and it's so sweet.
Yes.
And I loved
And
it.
instead of being a prosecutor, which he had been for all that
Mhm.
time, now he just wants to be a pig farmer
I know.
with her.
It's
And she's good with that.
yeah. With her fancy nails. Oh my gosh. And how do we not talk about the nails?
That's true.
Ever since watching this drama, I really want fancier nails. I want jewels on every seam.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
You bring up a good point, Serena. It would be a lot of money, but would you because she would do her mom's nails,
Mhm.
and you notice they had jewels on all of them, and I want jewels on all of my nails. So,
Well, you know what?
and now of Good Bad Mother this month, when I get my nails done, I'm gonna have some bling.
Okay. And now we maybe are going to a place that can do that for us, right? For you,
Hopefully.
not for me. But hopefully they don't disappoint us.
I know. Oh, well. Okay. Anything else? Because we keep thinking of more things.
I know.
Just that the thief and the bad girl kind of got together. I don't know.
What about
I kind of thought it was funny. I don't know. But there was somebody that he could.
There's someone for everyone.
Yeah.
That's right.
She was in jail, and he was visiting her in jail.
That is funny. That
But
is really
there's lots
funny.
of those relationships out there, right? Yes, there are.
And that's
there
great.
are.
That's great. We're so happy for you guys out there. Okay. So that wraps up our talk on Good Bad Mother. Tell us what you think, because I think it's worthy of a 5 and not a 4.9999 and 4.75. Tell us what you think out there.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Kdrama Divas podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. Before we part ways, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts. Connect with us on social media at Kdrama Divas to stay up to date on recent podcasts and to share your thoughts and recommendations.